I call every bottle darling, darling.
I love you, dear, my Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Tell us why you love it so, for we would really like to know.
Well, here's one reason. No other brewery in America, or perhaps in the entire world, has received more important international awards than the makers of Pabst Blue Ribbon beer. Gold medals, diplomas, citations from country after country have confirmed officially what public opinion has been demonstrating for 105 years, that Pabst Blue Ribbon is the finest beer served anywhere. Your taste will tell you why.
I pour you and adore your creamy foam.
Your friends and neighbors, too, will whisper, I love you.
When you serve them Pabst Blue Ribbon in your home.
Please pass the pretzels.
When you serve them Pabst Blue Ribbon in your home. You hear it everywhere. Finest beer served anywhere. 33 fine brews blended into one great beer.
It's the water, the natural artesian water of Tumwater that makes Olympia such a good beer. Ask for Oli, the small-town beer that's made good.
This is Bavaria. Here, on the top of the world, the air is clear and bright. The snow is fresh. The view is spectacular. From Bavaria came the inspiration for one of the world's truly great beers. Premium brewed Busch Bavaria. Drinks good.
Simon Pure Beer presents Buster Keaton. Simon Pure makes any meal a feast. Simon Pure, the happier, hoppier beer.
There's light-hearted living
In light-hearted Falstaff.
I'm looking over a four-leaf clover that I overlooked before.
Ah, that's it. Lighthearted Falstaff, in perfect tune with the Song Fest.
We were sailing along.
We were sailing along on moonlight day.
Falstaff, choice and cheerful tasting as only a premium quality beer can be.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine.
For the best in lighthearted living, enjoy Lighthearted Falstaff.
There's light-hearted living in light-hearted Falstaff. Brewed for fresh, light-hearted taste with the heart of finest barley.
Heart of purest water, too.
And the heart of the hops for a light-hearted brew. There's light-hearted living
In light-hearted Falstaff,
America's premium quality beer.
Lots of brands of beer still open this way. This brand now opens this way. Lucky Lager. Isn't that something? Now, Lucky opens without an opener.
Hank went hunting after moose, bear or rabbit, duck or goose. Then he heard a fellow man remind him of a better plan.
Hey, get your cobia. Hey, get your Valentine. Hey, get your cold beer. Get your ice cold Valentine beer.
When you want the flavor in beer today, you ask the man for Valentine beer. It's got the liveliest taste in town. Valentine's got it. Valentine beer.
That's right. Hey, get your cold beer. Get your cold Valentine beer. And you're getting the real flavor in beer today. Delicious, lip-smacking flavor that gives Valentine beer the liveliest taste in town. Enjoy some, will you? You'll be so glad you did.
There's light-hearted living in light-hearted Falstaff.
Alive with taste that comes right from the heart of finest barley, purest crystal water, too, and the heart of the hops for a light-hearted brew.
There's light-hearted living in light-hearted Falstaff beer.
Hey, party time. Hi, George. Judy. Hi, Barbie. How about that thirst? What's your pleasure? Beer, dear? Miller High Life. You have good taste.
Enjoy life
Enjoy life.
with Miller,
High Life.
the champagne of bottled beer. Enjoy life
Enjoy life.
with Miller High Life, brewed carefully,
Distinctively.
wonderfully,
Exclusively.
only in Milwaukee, naturally.
Naturally.
You know, there's nothing like a county fair to get you thirsty. And here's the beer worth getting thirsty for. Budweiser. It has a taste, it has a drinkability, it has a smoothness that only Beechwood aging can deliver. So, get thirsty. Budweiser's the best reason in the world to drink beer. I can tell you, Budweiser is the best reason in the world to drink beer.
There's a special kind of beer. With an indestructible flavor. Stag. Taste Stag. See why it's called super beer.
Setting sun rests on the sea, breezes blow so lazily. The beach is yours, and what a time for Falstaff.
As perfect as these moments, that's Falstaff. Brewed to break clean, sit light, leave room for an encore. For 4 generations, time, care, and skill have made Falstaff the choicest product of the brewer's art. Everywhere.
The beach is yours, and what a time for Falstaff. And what a time for Falstaff.
From the land of sky blue water comes the water best for brewing hams, beer, refreshing refreshing Ham's beer.
The beer that's brewed with water best for brewing. Tastes best, refreshes you best. Glass after glass after glass. That's Ham's, the one right beer for those who want another. Tastes so right, it bears repeating.
Capturing the frosty refreshment of this land of magic enchantment. Ham's beer, refreshing Ham's beer.
Ham's tastes so right, it's worth repeating.
It bears repeating.
This is the magic land of sky blue waters. A land where glaciers work, leaving waters of almost unbelievable purity. Fresh, restless, exciting waters. Playful waters, bubbling with good spirits, tossing themselves under blue skies in the crisp, clean northern air. From this land of sky blue waters comes the water best for brewing. From this land, bringing with it the sparkling, splashing bounty of the North Country, comes Ham's beer, brisk and clean cut, a beer that never stops refreshing you, glass after glass, round after round. Give yourself the pleasure of Ham's frosty refreshment from the land of sky blue waters.
What made Milwaukee change its mind? What made Milwaukee change its mind?
Hello, I'm Rex Marshall. Yes, the big beer question these days is, what made Milwaukee change its mind about beer? Well, if you like Milwaukee beer, and I guess everybody knows that that's America's best beer, I'm sure you'll be mighty interested in the answer. What made Milwaukee change its mind? Well, let's ask a man from Milwaukee. He ought to know.
Yes, I certainly do know, and I'll tell you all about it. You know, Milwaukee is where almost all the fine, world-famous beers are brewed. Over the years, more and more people, right here in Milwaukee, have come to realize that Blatz is the finest of all the fine beers. That's why today, in these modern times, Blatz is Milwaukee's favorite beer by far. Yes, no doubt about it. The flavor of Blatz is what made Milwaukee change its mind about beer. The Milwaukee Journal proves it in black and white. You see, every year this newspaper conducts a citywide survey on beer preferences and publishes the results. Now see for yourself how Blatz has been preferred by Milwaukee year after year after year. And take a look at this. Nowadays, Milwaukee prefers Blatz by an even greater margin.
Well, you know, winning an honor like that, year after year after year, in America's beer capital, is surely the greatest possible tribute to the flavor of any beer. Don't you agree? So the next time you order beer, remember, it's so easy to enjoy Milwaukee's favorite beer. Just be sure that you order Blatz, Milwaukee's favorite beer, Milwaukee's finest beer.
Charlie, another Falstaff, please. Thank you, Charlie.
Now, a totally new beer with a great new taste. Lucky Genuine Draft Beer. A totally new beer with a taste that's light, smooth, and remarkably non-filling. Try it.
Charles, 6 more Falstaff, please.
Hello.
This is a hop flower. Hops grow on vines. Right now I'm going to use this one to illustrate what Schlitz means by brewed with just the kiss of the hops. Hops, you see, have petals, leaves, and stems. But in brewing, the really valuable part is the lupulin. L-U-P-U-L-I-N. It's a golden powdery substance. Like the honeybee takes nectar from the flowers, Schlitz takes lupulin from the hops. It's the timing. Just enough time to extract the delicate aromatic flavor of the lupulin without the bitterness that can come from the hops themselves. To illustrate, you know how harsh or bitter coffee and tea become when brewed too long? Well, that can never happen with Schlitz beer, because Schlitz is brewed with just the kiss of the hops. You notice it right away in flavor and aroma. Hops vary in quality, and Schlitz buys only the best. It's true, of course, that any brewer who has the money can buy good hops if he wants to do so. But the thing to remember is that it takes more than good hops to produce a beer as fine as Schlitz. You have to know how. And that's why the matchless flavor of Schlitz is good in every bottle and can. And that's why people buy more bottles and cans of Schlitz year after year, millions more than of any other beer. Just one glass will prove to you why, if you like beer, you'll love Schlitz. Enjoy it soon. And now back to the Schlitz Playhouse of Stars.
Well, you're out for a stroll, and you meet a friend. Hi, chum. Then, from a friendly tavern nearby, you hear a refreshing call.
Hey, get your cobia. Hey, get your Valentine beer.
So in you go, and on tap you see beer, beer, and then Valentine beer. So you make the three-ring sign and ask the man for Valentine beer. The bartender takes a glass and fills it with honest-to-goodness beer that's light and lively. Yep, the liveliest taste in town. So you taste it. And now you're sure that Valentine brews the flavor in beer today. So,
hey, get your cobia. Hey, get your Valentine beer.
Enjoy the liveliest taste in town.
I want a beer just like the beer they served my dear old dad.
Pabst Blue Ribbon beer was the only beer your daddy ever had.
Boy, look at that creamy head.
These waving fields of barley are just one of many reasons for that creamy head and fresh, pure, sparkling taste. For this is not ordinary barley. This is very special barley. This is Blue Ribbon barley. The United States Department of Agriculture recognizes more than 5,000 different types of barley, but only 8 of all these are considered fine enough for use in Pabst Blue Ribbon. Finest beer served anywhere. Your taste will tell you why.
Fresh, clean, sparkling beer with creamy foam.
Fine in restaurants
And fine at home. I want a beer just like the beer they served my dear old dad. 'Twas Pabst Blue Ribbon, finest to be had. You hear it everywhere, finest beer served anywhere. 33 fine brews blended into one great beer.
The Gallant Men will continue following station identification.
Here's where you get refreshing lightness. Here's where you get refreshing Schlitz.
I like Schlitz, like Schlitz.
Here's where you get refreshing lightness. Here's where you get refreshing Schlitz.
I like Schlitz, like Schlitz.
The land of sky blue waters, land of cool enchantment. Listen.
From the land of sky blue water, from the land of pines, lofty balsams, comes a beer refreshing, comes a beer refreshing.
Hams. Yes,
From the land of sky blue waters to you comes Hams, the beer refreshing as the crisp, cool land it's brewed in. The beer that captures for you the wonderful refreshment of this enchanted Northland. Hams. Hams. Crisp, clean cut to the taste. Refreshing.
Hints of lakes and sunset breezes, dance and sparkle in each glassful. Hams of beer refreshing, hams of beer refreshing, hams.
Refreshingly yours from the land of sky blue waters.
Ah, home sweet home, the little nest, where after work a man can rest or take a peaceful stroll outdoors, doing little simple chores.
Weed the garden, cut the grass, paint the window, fix the glass, trim the shrubbery, grind the axe. But take it easy, dear. Relax.
Oh, these little women have a way, but maybe I forgot to say, she always has my favorite brand, Carling's Black Label beer on hand.
What a happy thought. Hey, Mabel, a great idea. Black Label, nothing too good for good company. Carling's Black Label beer, the quality brew at the popular price. Enjoy the best, take our advice. Get Carling's Black Label, Carling's Black Label beer. Mabel, Black Label, Carling's Black Label beer.
My beer is Rheingold, the dry beer. East side, west side, and up, down, and down. Rheingold Extra Dry Beer is the beer of great renown. Friendly, freshening Rheingold, always happily dry. The clean, clear taste you want in beer is in Rheingold Extra Dry.
From Lexington to Madison and on both sides of Park,
They ask for Rheingold Extra Dry
before and after dark.
From Coney to Connecticut on Flatbush Avenue.
From Jersey scenes way out to Queens, they sing as millions do. My beer is Rheingold, the dry beer. Friendly, freshening, and happily dry beer. Dry means clean and it's clear. Dry means thirst quenching beer. Join the millions who buy Rheingold beer extra dry.
Open a Budweiser and pour yourself the most inviting glass of beer you've ever tasted.
Sure.
Cold, golden Budweiser with that good taste for good times. So go ahead. Live life, every golden minute of it. Enjoy Budweiser. Every golden drop of it.
Budweiser beer is for folks who know where there's life. Where there's life.
Go ahead.
Sure.
Where there's life, there's Bud.
You know, these days we hear a great deal about taste tests. But here's one that's really conclusive. It has to do with beer. I'm talking about the fact that year after year, people buy more Schlitz than any other beer. This is the result of trial and comparison of different brands to find the one beer that best meets the modern taste. It's a continuing taste test that goes on day after day, year after year. Here's a lady who might very well be your neighbor. She has just decided to take Schlitz home. The reason, of course, is that her family likes Schlitz best. And it stands to reason that they have tasted other brands in the process of settling on Schlitz as their first choice. Here's a familiar family scene where lots of products are judged and where the American people make their choice. All beers look good in the glass, but this is Schlitz beer. And it's different, dry and mellow to meet the modern taste. Brewed with just the kiss of the hops to give you all of the flavor and none of the bitterness. Good? You bet. It's the beer that made Milwaukee famous. How about making the one taste test that counts most? Yours. Just one glass will prove to you why year after year people are buying more bottles and cans of Schlitz. Millions more than any other beer. If you like beer, you'll love Schlitz. And now back to the Schlitz Playhouse of Stars.
This is Jimmy Wallington speaking. In just a moment, Riley will be back with us. Meanwhile, remember, wherever you see the Pabst Blue Ribbon label on a bottle or a can, it's your guarantee of quality and satisfaction. For it means the finest beer served anywhere. Your taste will tell you why.
I never did get to finish my poem.
Well, why don't you do that, Waldo?
There was a wise old owl who had a friend, a mouse.
Hey, Waldo, let me finish it, huh? There was a wise old owl who had a friend, a mouse. The finest beer served anywhere is served in Riley's house.
The man is talking about Pabst Blue Ribbon beer. The finest beer served anyway.
Well, here's to Junior's birthday.
Oh, fine.
And
here's to you.
Dear, enjoy the life of Riley
with Pabst Blue Ribbon beer.
Whenever you take a taste of it, you give it a hearty cheer. Again and again and again and again, it's Pabst Blue Ribbon you buy. Again and again and again and again, your taste will tell you why. So enjoy the life of Riley
with Pabst Blue Ribbon beer.
With Pabst Blue Ribbon beer. You'll hear it everywhere. Finest beer served anywhere. 33 fine brews blended into one great beer.
Hello. You know, the real virtue of a quality product is always more than meets the eye. Now, take Schlitz beer, for example. All beers weigh the same on the scales. They may look somewhat alike on your dealer's shelf. And they may even look more or less alike in the glass. But millions of people all over the world have found out that Schlitz beer has something that belongs to Schlitz alone. I'm talking about the matchless flavor of Schlitz and the fact that it is brewed with just the kiss of the hops. None of the bitterness, which means that it is perfectly attuned to the modern taste. Moreover, millions of people have discovered that the flavor of Schlitz is always uniform, always good. Yes, Schlitz has brewed the beer the people like, and the free choice of the people has made Schlitz the largest selling beer in the world. This popularity is the result of the greatest continuous taste test in beer history. As people buy and compare different brands, each beer gets a chance to prove how well it meets the modern taste, and Schlitz is the winner by far. What greater proof of quality could there be for any product? What greater praise could there be for a beer than that it made a city famous? However, the test that counts most is yours. How about making it soon? And you too will find out why so many people are saying, if you like beer, you'll love Schlitz. And now, back to the Schlitz Playhouse of Stars.
Charlie the horse was none too spry. His rider, Joe, was really dry. When low beneath the burning sky, they heard the famous Valentine cry.
Valentine, Valentine. Hey, get your cobia. Hey, get your Valentine. Hey, get your cold beer. Get your ice cold Valentine beer.
When you want the flavor in beer today, you ask the man for Valentine beer. It's got the liveliest taste in town. Valentine's got it. Valentine beer.
You know, folks, if you're like me, you like your beer tall, frosty, cold, and just brimming over with lip-smacking, honest-to-goodness flavor. That's Ballantine beer for you. Flavors brewed in for the liveliest taste in town. Enjoy refreshing Ballantine beer. You'll be so glad you did.
Friends, this is National Tavern Month, celebrating 300 years of friendly hospitality. A grand time to drop into your neighborhood tavern. Yes, stop in and you ask the man for Ballantine beer, the liveliest taste in town, at the friendliest place in town, your favorite tavern.
Whistle every day, my friend. Give your blues the axe. When you do, you're certain to enjoy life and jack.
Whistle every day, my friend. Take time to relax. With good fun, good food and friends. Have some ice cold jack.
Life is like the scale, you know, a daily do-re-mi. Pucker up your lips and throw, whistle merrily.
When you whistle, it's a fact, life and soon around. Whistle every day and say, Jack. That's it.
That's there in town.
Whistle every day, my friend. Give your blues the act. When you do, you certain to enjoy life and jack. Whistle every day, my friend. Take time to relax. With good fun, good food and friends. Have some ice cold jacks. Life is like the scale, you know, a daily do-re-mi. Pucker up your lips and blow, whistle merrily. When you whistle, it's a fact, life and soon around. Whistle every day and say, Jack, there's beer in town.
Whistle every day, my friend. Give your blues the act. When you do, you certain to enjoy life and jack. Whistle every day, my friend. Take time to relax. With good fun, good food and friends. Have some ice cold jacks.
Life is like a scale, you know, a daily do-re-mi. Pucker up your lips and blow, whistle merrily.
When you whistle, it's a fact, life is tuned all round. Whistle every day and say, Jack, there's beer in town.
Mabel, Black Label, Carling's Black Label beer.
In a swanky club or the corner pub, at bars from border to border, the beer they name is always the same. Is how they order. In a big chateau or a bungalow, wherever there's a table, that favorite beer always rates a cheer
And a whistle for Black Label. Mabel, Black Label, Carling's Black Label beer.
Wherever you go, you're likely to hear that familiar whistle for Carling's Black Label. Today, this celebrated premium brew is America's fastest-growing beer. There's a reason, of course. Black Label's premium quality is yours to enjoy at the popular price.
Carling's Black Label, Carling's Black Label beer. It's a premium brew at the popular price. Enjoy the best, take our advice. Get Carling's Black Label, Carling's Black Label beer. Mabel, Black Label, Carling's Black Label beer.
The money on hand determines the brand of a car that you are buying.
You can't cut the price of a suit that's nice,
or shoes that you've been eyeing.
Her winter coat may have to be goat.
Although she was dying for sable.
but in beer we boast the best doesn't cost most.
We all enjoy Black Label. Mabel, Black Label.
When you step up to order Black Label, you're treating yourself to premium quality. There's none finer. But when you pay for it, put the extra change back in your pocket. Carling's Black Label is yours to enjoy at the popular price. That's the story. Premium quality, popular price. And a big reason why today Carling's Black Label is America's fastest growing beer.
It's a premium brew at the popular price. Enjoy the best, take our advice. Get Carling's Black Label. Carling's Black Label beer. Carling's Black Label beer. It's a premium brew at the popular price. Enjoy the best, take our advice. Get Carling's Black Label. Carling's Black Label beer. Mabel, Black Label. Mabel, Black Label. Mabel.
Flats for me.
Flats for me.
Flats for me.
Blatz beer is sweeping the country. First in Milwaukee, 'cause it's first in taste.
Flats for me.
Flats for me.
Wherever you go, folks are saying...
Flats for me.
It started in Milwaukee, where Blatz is the largest selling beer. And now, from coast to coast, folks are saying, Blatz for me. Yes, with smart people like these, Blatz is first in taste. They find particular pleasure in that light, distinctive Blatz flavor. And because it's first in taste, Blatz is fast becoming first choice everywhere. In fact, Blatz is so good that after just one bottle, folks agree...
Flats for me.
Try this wonderful Blatz beer yourself, and you'll agree.
B-L-A-T-Z. Spell Blatz for me.
Hello. What would you say if you had to describe the taste of a ripe strawberry or a sizzling steak? Impossible, of course. It just can't be done. It's the same with trying to describe the matchless flavor of Schlitz beer. Instead, suppose we listen to a few things people say about the taste of the world's best-loved beer.
Unlike olives, you don't have to learn to like Schlitz. Its clean, refreshing taste wins you from the very first sip. If you like beer, you'll love Schlitz.
At last, a beer that tastes as good as it looks. And it not only tastes good, there's no unwelcome aftertaste. If you like beer, you'll love Schlitz.
Schlitz is dry without being bitter. Like it says in the ad, it's brewed with just the kiss of the hops. Yes, if you like beer, you'll love Schlitz.
Yes, that's right, friends. Everywhere you go, people say good things about the taste of Schlitz. If you travel a lot, you'll find that the matchless flavor of Schlitz never varies. Always uniform, always mellow, and good no matter where you buy it. But, of course, you still have to taste Schlitz yourself to find out how really good and agreeable to your taste a beer can be. No wonder Schlitz is the beer that made Milwaukee famous. If you like beer, you'll love Schlitz. So enjoy Schlitz soon, won't you? And now, back to our Schlitz Playhouse of Stars.
The champion seems to be moving about like a gigantic cat. There's a right and a left and a hard right and another left and a hard right to the jaw. The champion was rocked by that one. And there's the bell.
Ah, they don't make champions like they used to, Dooley. That's true, that's true. I remember when I was a little mug, my father took me to see a real champion fight. Timothy Sullivan. He went 32 rounds against a kangaroo. A kangaroo? What kind of fight is that? Oh, it was a fearful battle. They were picking fur off Sullivan for days afterward. Bartender, fill up this mug with some Utica Club beer. Maybe it'll shape him up. A kangaroo. At least there's one thing that's still made the old way. Utica Club beer with natural bubbles. Find my place, Schultz. I'll be back for the next round.
Which'll it be? Which'll it be? Ding, 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 ding.
Mitchell rings the bell for me. If you like light, smooth, premium beer, take one sip and I'll bet $1 you'll agree with us and holler ding, 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 ding. Mitchell rings the bell for me. Mitchell rings the bell. Mitchell rings the bell. Mitchell rings the bell. Mitchell rings the bell. Mitchell rings the bell for me.
Has your day ever been like this?
Time for relaxing. My working day is through. I'm in my slippers and watching TV too. Now pour me a glass of National Bohemian and I'll be satisfied.
Wherever under the blue sky you are, when you thirst for something wet, cold, and delicious, open a can or bottle of National Bohemian beer. So light, so refreshing. Nothing cools your thirst like National Bohemian. Wet, cold, and delicious.
Yesterday is today. Men and women have found a wonderful way of life in our own Cascades.
See the Cascades, bright and snow-topped, where the cool streams bubble through the trees, down to valleys warm and friendly, green fields ripening in the breeze. From the Cascade Valley harvest comes the beer, cool and bright as the mountain glades. For a blitz, you'll know the pleasure of the life in a great Cascade.
Pour yourself a glass of the Cascades. Schlitz.
Miss, pardon me, miss. Could I please have a glass of Jack's beer, the beer with a real beer taste?
Oh, yeah, sure. Come in.
I'm crazy about Jack's. You know, it's premium brewed from 100% natural ingredients.
Yeah, they call it Mellow Jacks.
Mellow, bright, clear, and light. That's why I love it.
Yeah, here you are.
Thanks a lot.
Say, you,
Oh, that's delicious.
you're a kangaroo, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, just wondered, because we don't get many kangaroos in here.
No, I imagine.
Didn't mean to stare at you or anything.
I love that Jack's. You know, it's never heavy, never harsh.
Yeah, it's got real beer taste.
Yeah.
You, kangaroos, do you like beer? You drink a lot of beer?
Well, I can't speak for all kangaroos, but I know I'm crazy about Jack's.
You as an individual.
Yeah.
So it's funny, how do I know you're not a man in a kangaroo suit?
Well, you don't? How do I know that you're not a kangaroo in a girl suit?
When you try all your might, but you can't get a bite, there's an idea that's bound to be right. Get a Gunther.
Gonna get a G, yes sirree. Gonna get a G, get a Gunther beer for me. Gonna get a G, absolutely. The happiest taste in beer today.
It's a quicker, cool thirst quencher with a flavor bright and clear. Yes, a golden glass of Gunther
Is the happiest taste in beer. Yes, sir, the happiest taste in beer today. Golden Gunther. Always agrees with your taste. Always so refreshing. Gee, what it does for your thirst. Feels so good. There's no other beer quite like it at any price.
Gonna get a Gunther, gonna have a little fun, sir. The happiest taste in beer today.
Give me a G. Gunther. There's a happy sound. There's a happy sound.
Give me a G.
It's G time. Time for Golden Gunther.
for the happiest taste in beer today. Come on, let's all sing.
Get the happiest taste in beer. Get a cool G right away. It's a quick thirst quencher with the happiest taste that you'll find in beer today. So light and tangy too, Golden Gunther brew has a taste so bright and clear. Have a glass of Gunther and you'll have a little fun. So get the happiest taste in beer.
Yes, sir, get a cool G. Pour yourself a glass of pleasure. Light, bright. Always agrees with your taste. Always refreshes. Man, does a G feel good rolling down your thirsty throat. No beer like it at any price. So say it. Give me a G. Gunther Beer.
Fishing is a great sport,
especially if they bite.
Catch 'em by the dozen. What a pretty sight when the sun is setting and the moon shines clear. Sharpen up your appetite. Get the light idea. Get the light idea. Go get the light idea. Sing out, hello, mellow Jack's little darling.
Darling,
you're the beer for me.
I know that you'll agree.
Hello, mellow Jack's little darling.
darling.
That's the light idea, yes sirree.
Take a good look at a glass of Jack's. The snowy, creamy head. The sparkling, mellow brew. That light Jack's. Try a glass of Jack's beer. The difference is perfectly clear. Mm-mm.
That's the light idea, the right idea. Get the light idea, drink Mellow Jack's beer.
Got a thirst? Put it out with Old Style. The only beer that's pure brewed, our patient, natural way. Pure brewed to make it easy to stay with, glass after glass. Makes a thirst worth having. Pure brewed Old Style, the light and likable brew. Pure brewed, Old Style.
Baseball and Valentine, baseball and Valentine. What a combination all across the nation. Baseball and Valentine. Who is the ale man? Who can he be?
Colin Ratsey, famous sail manufacturer, company president, ale man. A man with a thirst for a manlier brew. Day is done, the race is won. Now hear this, all hands on deck for enjoyment. And that could only mean ale, Ballantine ale. Ballantine, the ale man's ale. Bolder, keener, more to the point. The choice of 3 out of 4 ale men among all national brands. Let Ballantine make an ale man out of you.
Who is the ale man? He could be you. A man with a thirst for a manlier brew. 3 out of 4 men every time choose the bolder, keener tasting ale. Valentine.
This is Jimmy Wallington speaking. In just a moment, Riley will be back with us. Meanwhile, remember, wherever you see the Pabst Blue Ribbon label on a bottle or a can, it's your guarantee of quality and satisfaction. For it means the finest beer served anywhere. Your taste will tell you why.
Hiya, Riley. Oh, hi, fellas. Your back door was open, so I dropped in to see if we're still partners. Sure we are. Why not? That's what I said to myself. If Riley and me are still partners, we share and share alike. Now, the liquid assets, you get it, Riley? The liquid assets. Well, if you want some Pabst Blue Ribbon beer, just go ahead and help yourself. That's the way I like to hear you talk. 3, 6, 9, 12. Well, there's nothing too good for the Rileys. Hey, wait a minute, Gillis. Where are you going with all those bottles? Good night, partner. Can't blame him. I do the same thing myself.
Enjoy the life of Riley with Pabst Blue Ribbon beer. Whenever you take a taste of it, you give it a hearty cheer. Again and again and again and again, it's Pabst Blue Ribbon you buy. Again and again and again and again, your taste will tell you why. So enjoy the life of Riley
with Pabst Blue Ribbon beer.
With Pabst Blue Ribbon beer.
If you're a real beer drinker, watch and listen. Heileman's Old Style is brewed twice, not just once like others. It's pure brewed to make it easy to stay with, glass after glass. Twice brewed, pure brewed, Old Style.
These are real people who happen to like beer. Real beer, Old Style. Light and likable because it's the only one that's pure brewed our patient natural way. Pure brewed to make it easy to stay with, glass after glass. Next time, make it pure brewed Old Style, the light and likable brew. Pure brewed, Old Style.
The Amos and Andy Show continues in a moment.
I'll never forget the day I discovered it. The day we visited the architect to plan our first home. He gave us some fine ideas, including wonderful Blatz beer. I wanted a modern home, you a Cape Cod. But we all agreed on Blatz. Well, today, in our Cape Cod home, we still agree on Blatz. Mellow and friendly as our home itself. There are some things a man never forgets. One of them is the taste of Blatz.
You'll never forget your discovery of Blatz either. For Blatz is Milwaukee's finest beer.
Blatz is Milwaukee's finest beer.
So wherever you are, ask for Blatz.
A secret, what's a secret? Have you heard the secret of Genesee? There's lightness for you and flavor for me. Get with the feeling, get with the fun of lightness and flavor rolled into one.
Lightness, yes, with flavor naturally. Genesee beer is naturally more refreshing. Brewed with naturally pure Hemlock Lake water, nature's finest hops and grains. Combine them all in a special way and see what you get.
Lightness for you, flavor for me. Why not get both in Genesee?
He was late today.
During the next 20 seconds, you have just time enough to go to the kitchen, get out the Ham's beer, open it, fill the glasses, and return to your guests with the big, fresh taste of Ham's, brewed from nature's purest waters.
My beer is the richest in all the world.
Quit your kidding. Our beer has more flavor.
Confused, Master? Try Duquesne beer. After all, better ingredients mean better taste. Believe your own taste, and you'll always have a Duke.
Believe your taste.
Believe your taste.
When choosing beer.
When choosing beer,
Don't be misled by those confusing claims you hear.
just taste Duquesne and you will see how great good tasting beer can be. Believe your taste. Have a Duke, have a Duke, have a Duke, have a Duke, Duquesne.
Tell us, sir, do those conflicting beer claims really sell you?
Well, I'm a man who drinks for himself. I believe my taste.
Yes, I see you drink Duquesne.
The heartiest, the tangiest.
The greatest. But try it yourself and see how really great a beer can be. Believe your own taste, and you'll have a Duke.
It's a hit! Folks, here comes Brewster. Brewster, the Gobel Rooster. And Brewster's in there pitching for Gobel. Strike one. Strike two. Brewster's got control of every pitch he makes. Because Brewster knows that Gobel's got what it takes. When Brewster gets that Gobel sign, the signal is clear, because Brewster knows impurities are out of Gobel beer. When the going gets tough, Brewster never chokes up. He knows that Gobel's true beer flavor always tears the folks up.
You can taste the difference.
What a difference.
In the cleaner, fresher, true beer flavor of crystal Gobel beer.
Know the real joy of good living. Know the real joy of good living.
Doing what you want to do. Outdoors, under the sun. This is the fun of living.
Know the real joy of good living.
Have fun. Have Schlitz, one of life's most refreshing pleasures. It's brewed with just the kiss of the hops. When you order beer, ask for Schlitz.
Know the real joy of good living. Move up to quality. Move up to Schlitz.
The beer that made Milwaukee famous.
I have a little experiment for you. Listen. Good music, but the reproduction is just fair. You're only hearing the mid-range frequencies. Now listen. Same music, only beautifully reproduced. True high fidelity. Thanks, Paul. And if that tie gets any louder, I won't be able to hear a thing. High fidelity gives a clue to the flavor of beer. When you drink a mid-range beer, you miss the overtones of flavor. Maybe even a little harshness creeps in. You just don't get that full-range flavor you do with Schlitz. Hops used sparingly is the secret of Schlitz harmonics. It's light, delicate, yet it's all beer. Join me?
Know the real joy of good living. Isn't this what all of us want? To move up to better living, to do the things we like to do, and to enjoy the best in refreshment, too. Wherever you are, you can enjoy one of life's most refreshing pleasures. Schlitz. Quality within the reach of all. It's brewed with just the kiss of the hops. When you order beer, ask for Schlitz. Know the real joy of good living. Move up to quality.
Move up to Schlitz, the beer that made Milwaukee famous.
They've approved this copy, Jim, so I think we'd better push it from now on. Chief, he says he's got a wonderful idea for a Blatz beer commercial. Want to look it over? Okay, let's see it.
I'm from Milwaukee, and I ought to know it's Blatz, 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 Blatz.
That's fine, but we don't need any tricks to sell Blatz beer. The Blatz story is simple as 1, 2, 3. 1, Blatz is Milwaukee's finest beer. As soon as folks taste it, they agree. 2, Blatz is the largest selling beer in Milwaukee, year after year, and Milwaukee is where the best beers are brewed. 3, Blatz is fast becoming a favorite everywhere. In fact, it's Blatz, Blatz, Blatz wherever you go. Come on and I'll show you.
You know, he's right.
Yes, Blatz is Milwaukee's finest beer. So wherever you are, ask for Blatz.
Blatz is Milwaukee's finest beer.
You have the secret?
The Genesee secret. Yes, it's lightness with flavor in Genesee beer.
That's all?
All? I ask you, do we have a beer that combines both lightness and flavor?
Watch your tongue, Max. Let's have facts.
I have them here on the microfilm.
Ah, very interesting.
That's Hemlock Lake water. Beautiful, purest natural brewing water in the USA. And those are hops grown in the Sacramento Valley.
Go on.
Combined with nature's finest barley, it makes Genesee naturally more refreshing. With lightness and flavor rolled into one.
Now we can invent Genesee. We'll leave at midnight.
You leave. I'm staying here where there's plenty of Genesee beer.
Turn in your disguise, Max. You're through. Oh, Max, you're beautiful.
Lightness, yes, with flavor, naturally. Because Genesee beer is naturally more refreshing. Brewed with naturally pure Hemlock Lake water, nature's finest hops and grains. Combine them all in a special way, and that's the Genesee secret.
One beer to have when you're having more than one. Schaefer, pleasure doesn't fade even when your thirst is done. The most rewarding flavor in this man's world for people who are having fun. Schaefer is the one beer to have when you're having more than one.
I believe my taste, like they say. I'll have a Duquesne.
Oh, pardon me, sir. It's pronounced Duquesne. Duquesne. Now try it.
Duquesne.
Well, anyway, have a Duke and believe your taste.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. A duck.
Believe your taste.
Believe your taste.
When choosing beer.
When choosing beer.
Don't be misled by those confusing claims you hear.
Just taste Duquesne and you will see how great good tasting beer can be. Believe your taste. Have a Duke, have a Duke, have a Duke, have a Duke, Duquesne.
Duquesne is right. Beer claims are confusing. Brand B is better, brand C is wetter, better, wetter, older, colder. We believe our own taste. We find Duquesne is the most flavorful, most delicious.
Yes, it's most of everything. But don't take my word for it. Have a Duke and believe your own taste.
You can still find a lot of comfortable things in this funky old world. A lot of different things and a lot of different places. But Bergie's not quite like that. Bergie's comfortable all the time. And every time it startles you with splashing wet refreshment, it just keeps right on refreshing. Bergie's brewed to taste comfortable. Be comfortable. Because Bergie's brewed with soft water. You really ought to taste it. You'll find out how comfortable beer can be. Bergie, the comfortable beer.
Welcome to the Carling Brewery, folks. Refreshing stag beer is being brewed. Just follow me. Oh, now, no pushing. There'll be stag beer for everyone. Oh, crowded elevator. Oh, now, who turned off the lights? I'll do whatever you do. Hey, hold it! Oh, made it. Phew. Oh, what a way to run a streetcar company. I never wait for anybody. By George, I'd ride on another streetcar line. But it's the only one that serves stag beer. On your fishing, we will go. Hitty-fo. Ah, oh, this is it, Magoo. Oh, what a lovely, secluded spot. Ooh, the buttermouth bass are jumping. They are jumping today.
Randolph, there's a little man fishing in our fountain.
Preposterous, my dear. Oh, what a fighter. You got a whiny, candy fishing, a penny poking. I beg your pardon. No, not at all. A room for everyone. Join me in a stag beer. It's so right for good living, isn't it? Oh, my George, stag always brings the best together.
Randolph, why don't we do this more often?
Who's the lady? I like her. I like the beer better. Football stadium. Oh, just in time for the point after touchdown. Oh, what a kick! Oh, right between the goalposts. I must congratulate them. Take a cue from Mr. Magoo. Drink Stag Brew, the beer of complete refreshment, and you win. Museum of Art. What else? Of course, an original Rembrandt. Oh, such beauty, color, and depth. Just like stag beer. Oh, stag always brings the best together. No, don't jump, Soft. You missed the boat. Missed the boat? Nonsense. Missing stag beer is missing the boat. Every drop, every sip, every swallow gives complete refreshment. That's stag beer. Oh, there's nothing like a barbecue with stag brew. Bottomly, that won't cool you off. Only stag gives complete refreshment. Boy, stag brew. Oh, and you look neater with your shirt on, Bottomly.
Know the real joy of good living. Know the real joy of good living.
Doing what you want to do. Enjoying the sport you like. This is the fun of living.
Know the real joy of good living.
Wherever you are, Schlitz is one of life's most refreshing pleasures. It's brewed with just the kiss of the hops. When you order beer, ask for Schlitz.
Know the real joy of good living. Move up to quality. Move up to Schlitz.
the beer that made Milwaukee famous.
I'm from Milwaukee, and this is my boat, and my beer is Blatz. That's the best beer afloat. Blatz is the best beer on land or on sea. Oh, what a flavor, Blatz for me.
It started in Milwaukee, where Blatz is the largest selling beer. And now, folks from coast to coast agree.
Blatz for me, brother. Those folks up there in Milwaukee sure know their beer.
They sure do. Blatz for me, too. Why, it's more popular than any beer in Milwaukee.
And a mighty big favorite from coast to coast. Yes, sir. Blatz for me, too. Yes, Blatz is a favorite wherever you go.
I'm from Milwaukee, and I ought to know. It's the Blatz beer story wherever you go. Blatz is the name you will always hear. Blatz is Milwaukee's finest beer.
The Amos and Andy Show has been brought to you by Blatz, Milwaukee's finest beer.
I'm from Milwaukee, and I ought to know. It's the Blatz beer story wherever you go. Blatz is the name you will always hear. Blatz is Milwaukee's finest beer.
The Blatz Brewing Company of Milwaukee, Wisconsin invites you to tune in every week at this time for the Amos and Andy Show.